Whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Tony, for that great introduction. Hey there, fellow AACS members. This is Greg Jones, coming to you from Washington, D.C. Pardon me, that's my phone in my pocket. It's been a long week. It's been an interesting week for me as the newest member and therefore the junior member of the AACS delegation. I found the proceedings to have great interest, and I think the thing that I'd like to convey to my fellow members is this: is that rest assured, you folks are very well represented. My partner, and I guess my leader, Tony Fragmenti, and our stalwart lobbyist and Tom Netting represents you very well. Coupled with that, I want to, but before I close, I want to make sure that you know that there are some other folks that played a part here this week. The chairman, as well as the executive director for NACIS, was in attendance this week during negotiated rulemaking, and I really want to underscore with you the jewel or the asset that we have in our fellow member Janice Dorian. This GRT and this association would not be what it is today without her efforts and her tireless support of our efforts. So if you get a chance this week, if you get a chance, please send a nice little note to Janice. She was, I'm not really sure why she does this. I think that she has an addiction, an affliction, if you will, and it's something that I know that I personally benefit from, and rest assured, I know that you do. Most of you have known her a lot longer than I have, so I trust that you will send a thank you note to her, as she is a very, very, very key part of what we get done here. With that being said, the negotiated rulemaking process is, well, it's exciting at times and it's boring at times, and it certainly has opened up my eyes to a whole new world. It is not something that you want to do. It is a thankless job. I rely on the efforts of Tom and Tony. They have been excellent leaders. They have been most patient with me this week. I continue to ask what most would consider stupid questions, and I'm really getting an education here and appreciate them a lot. With that being said, we'll be back here, I believe, the second week of February, and again, I believe the last week of March. We thank you for your support. We thank you for the use of your resources in supporting us while we are here in Washington, D.C. We try to keep the expenses low, but you'll see many more updates over the coming weeks about what's going on in the negotiated rulemaking process. And last but not least, in discussion with Tony and Tom and Janice, we have seen your emails on the listserv. We know that some of you out there are still battling with this new ATB legislation. Believe you me, I never thought that our congressional leadership, joined by the President of the United States, would ever turn their backs on those folks that need it the most, but they did. I know that we've discussed some options about maybe providing a webinar. I know that Tom will be hard at work this weekend in putting together a series of documents that you'll be able to use back in your schools to, how should I say it, maybe deal and have a proactive approach with ATB enrollment for the rest of this year, and maybe that might put us on good footing with some of the congressional leaders, maybe in the minority party in the Senate, perhaps in the majority party in the House. But again, I want to say thank you to Tom, thank you to Tony, thank you to Janice Dorian very much, and thank you for AACS for believing in me and allowing me to take part in this process. I hope to make you guys proud in the coming years. Thank you.